One of the things I decided to do this year to get rid of some of the fuel out of my shop is to get one of these sheds. I was looking at shipping cans, but man, those things are like gold now. Should have bought one 10 years ago when they were still cheap. But anyway, I got this Suncast 54 cubic foot shed and put it together, and it's pretty simple to install, pretty simple to put together, and I paid, what did I pay for it? 500 something Canadian dollars. And I'll show you how it looks. I've got it outside now. I didn't bother videotape putting it together, but it wasn't too difficult. There's a couple of little things I'll tell you about, but not too difficult at all. So there's where I decided to put it. So it's right handy for getting fuel and stuff for my lawnmower, my tractor, or whatever. I built a 51.5 by 31.5 base for it, as they say to. I put old foam on the bottom. I wanted plastic, but I put the plastic side down on that foam just to keep the moisture away from the wood. And it's a pretty sturdy unit. I did have to put some vents in here. It doesn't come with any vents, and if you're going to be storing fuel in anything, you do so at your own risk. But for me, it's pretty important that there be vents in it. So one of the tips is these bolts go through these hinges on the doors, and from the molding process there is leftover plastic in there that you don't really notice until you go to try to put those damn bolts in, and then it impedes that. So then, you know, I had to take them off, and then so I just took an X-Acto knife and cut that plastic off. But that's really the only problem I had with it. Otherwise it went together real easy, and as you can see, it's quite roomy. You don't know about 54 square feet, but I'm quite pleased with it. So I just used some old lumber I had here for shelving, because mine did not come with the shelving brackets that they're supposed to use, so that'll never come down there. There's a lip under there on each end, so it's good and sturdy. And so that's it. There you have it. So I think it's a good buy. It's very, very sturdy and easy to put together. So, you know, if you're in a position like I was where you want to get your fuel out of your shop. So I feel a lot better now about firing the stove up to get these repairs going. There, the parts await, and what we have is the this is the heater control valve part. I am going to try to do this without disassembling the old one and using the guts out of this. I'm going to see if I can figure a way out to modify this to just go in as is. We shall see. But that's the one repair we got to get done here. And then I've got the parts for the distributor here all ready to go. Good new cap and rotor, new condenser. Got some wiring harness stuff here. So the repairs are ready to go. Just gonna light myself up a fire and get it done. The other thing I'm thinking about is getting that pulley on finally and getting rid of that AC condenser. So that's also on the list. So that's what I'll be doing over winter. Also, I got to get some carpet. I'm going to back the car up, of course. And last year I had some problem with flat spots on my tires, so one tip I've heard about is putting carpet under the tires, so I'm going to do that. And tank is full, stabilizer's in the tank, and there she sits until next year. So hopefully the code 42 will be gone. The leaking heater control valve will be dealt with, and before you know it, we'll be back out on the road again having some fun. Catch you later.